Kutam Milunudis Wamid. Welcome once again to the teeny tiny baby fortress that we all call Hammerlock. You find me, and to a lesser extent our dwarves, in a rare moment of respite, by which I do of course mean I've yet to begin the next project, and anybody without one of the endless tasks has retreated to the sweetness of racks to catch their breath. We'll let them be for now so I can talk to you all about the future. With label yard and channel glazes, I set to with the vague notion of creating a real dwarven fortress, whatever that means. What I actually achieved was an overabundance of cats and snakes, respectively. Now, I do of course accept the responsibility of my small portion of the blame for those fiascos, and as such am endeavouring to not emulate what made them such colossal failures. Enough beating around the prickleberry bush. I am making reference, of course, to the utter stupidity that is your basic dwarf. You all know how it is with these damnable jurists. You say jump, and they say, how, I'm wearing full plate mail and carrying a dolomite boulder. So I'm done letting their head potatoes ruin things. You mark my words, Hammerlock will be a success story to end all success stories. On that note, I will direct your attention down to the caverns, where you can see we have finally discovered some decent metals. Mostly tetrahedrite, which is an ore of copper and silver, but we'll be focusing on the small veins of hematite. And by episode's end, I swear we will have begun production of steel armor at the least. Drown me in snakes once, shame on you. I'm just going to have us follow Tekard for a moment as she hauls a hunk of ore to the stockpile beside our magma smelter. Yes, we've found a small amount of magma to save on charcoal, me be praised. It's a very modest setup right now, but we've put all our EVs in special attack, so that's fine. Comment if you get that reference. Our little Tekard is heading back to the surface now for a drink, and showing just how antisocial she is by bypassing the tavern and partaking of the alcohol yet to be unloaded from the trade depot. Smartest damn thing I've seen any of these dwarves do. She's a pretty good carpenter, but we don't have much of a reliance on wood at Hammerlock yet, so she's spending her time lugging rocks around. Seeing as I have my eye on her for some martial training later down the line, I don't see her quickly increasing strength as a bad thing. Keep up the good work, Tekard. Oh, would you look at that? A couple more geese heading in from winter. Welcome to Hammerlock. Please do take some time to thank any particular gods that might be floating around for your good fortune. They've come just in time to watch Risen and now Ubble begin digging out an area I intend to be a barracks for the military squad I'm planning. I'm rather glad they're here, to be completely honest. The extra hands should make smoothing the thing out just that much easier. Oh, I've just noted this particular individual. Sure-assed. The, baldy beardy ginger. He's a clerk, a bit of an odd duck. Harmless enough, but indicative of the kind of problem I was talking about. To wit, he's thicker than fog and twice as damp. Oh dear, and now he's in a strange mood. Or stranger, anyway. It looks like he's after some stone. Walked straight past the stockpile and down past the dolomite, so I haven't a clue what he... Oh, it is dolomite. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. And don't come at me with your not all rocks look the same. This is Dwarf Fortress. All rocks do look the same. Which means he's got an attachment to this specific boulder for what? It's witty anecdotes? Though I must say, Graham had me in stitches earlier when I caught him mid-soliloquy in the garden. It seems the garden gnomes have become enamoured with him. Trust me, there's nothing funnier than a 7-foot rock troll up to his ankles in gnomes postulating that the truth to the meaning of life is multifaceted. He cracks me up. Cracks the patio up, too. Anyway, Shorast is back at the stoneworker's workshop singing a rather repetitive song about needing bones, stones, and rock. I guess we're butchering something. 2 moments. He made a mug. Ustabot onesh unos. Oh dear. The literal translation is Angry Authority Hoof Confederation, which may sound funny, but it's actually an underground extremist group. A less literal meaning might be Fascists of the Many Cow Feet. It still sounds funny, doesn't it? Yes, here it is, menacing with spikes of dolomite and cow bone. Well, we'll not be having that in the Sweetness of Rax. You're entitled to your opinion, Shorast, but I draw the line at letting you force it down your fellow dwarves' throats. The it, of course, being alcohol, because you made a mug. I'm hilarious. Hang on, how'd he make this in a stoneworker's workshop? Look, you can't make mugs here. You have to go to a craft dwarf's workshop, see? Fix your dang game, Mr. Adams. Oh, sound the alarm! We've got kobolds on the... No, they're gone. Well, that'll get the old hearts racing. They're lucky they didn't stick around because I was just about ready to show off our new militia. 5 dwarves, Erash, Abal, Law, Tekad and Obok. Only Obok has any prior skill, really, and that with a mace. But all of them are desperate for martial training and looking to make a ruckus. At the moment, I've got them training every other month, just whilst we build up our steel reserves. Once they've all got a little bit of armour, I'll feel comfortable having them train around the clock, though. I have plans for our 5 little warriors. Plans that require they get good and do it fast. I meant what I said. Prepare yourselves, sweet viewers. Hammerlock will be no sputtering failure, so long as I can keep Snod's buttery flippers away from it. Aha! We have the human traders visiting once again. Sadly, as promised, Manba doesn't appear to be with them, but that's okay. I'm sure Ars Dengener will look after us. That's Ars A-S-E, by the way. His name literally translates to Glimmering King Seed. But much like with Shorast Mug, that doesn't really convey the true meaning. Oh, so what is his name? Well, it's pineapple. Specifically the sprouty green bit on top. With that linguistical titbit, I think we'll leave him and his assistant setting up. As for what we'll be trading, that has been busy in the kitchen, so probably prepared meals to buy more ingredients for more prepared meals. Our cook is getting very skilled at his craft with this janky Ouroboros. Oh, would you look at this? Avars has the aspect of one Fae. In other words, he's hankering to create an artifact. Too bad he doesn't have any skills that'd get us excited. He's also not moving from the crafts dwarf workshop, which tells me, yes, he's not got everything he needs. Seems to be screaming about it at the top of his lungs, too. Okay, well, bones are easy enough, but silk cloth might mean a trip to the caverns. I'll have to check the thread we have. Oh, and you must have noticed our tin bridge by now. It was an accident, but I kind of like it. There we are. Good me, that was a pain. We didn't have to open up the caverns in the end, but we sort of did, and it doesn't matter now. Anyway, here is Bistoclebes, a horsebone mace. The literal translation is hairy apex, but in this case it's not so much a name as it is a title bestowed to they that wield it. It's sort of like, whomsoever holds this mace, be he worthy, shall have the power of effortless beard maintenance. Big stuff for a race of people half the height with twice the follicles. Seeing as Avars has seen fit to gift it to us, I think I know exactly what we'll do with it. Obok isn't the leader of our little militia, but he is the one most trained, and it just so happens that his training is specifically with the mace. So yes, it would seem like Lady Fate had intervened, if that weren't just me in a wig. Bear it with pride, Obok. Maybe it'll do something about the boldness. Oh, we can but hope. Oh, damn! So, I've frozen time again so you can get yourselves into a position to receive a little bad news. Yes, this is Shorast. It would appear that in the brief moment between opening the caverns and building the door to them, he popped out to collect webs. Now, I've been getting notifications of cavern discoveries from time to time, but whenever I came to look, he'd already left the area, so I had no idea he was down here. Him popping up now would therefore be a positive thing, but I have only caught sight of him because the new discovery he's made is a group of angry fishmen. I've opened the door to the cavern and set a burrows. Let's reheat time and see if he can make his way back without becoming chum. Okay, there he goes. And there they are. Oh, they've chased him off. They are exactly in his way, and oh, they've chased him off again. He doesn't have a choice. He's starving. He has to find a way past. Come on, Shorast. Oh, he's dodged a couple, and he's... Oh, no. Oh, damn, he's been hit, and... No. No. No, Shorast. It looks like the dwarves are having a funeral. Let's listen in.
Dwarves of Nildolil, we gather today to mourn the passing of one of our own. Shorast, who died surrounded by enemies, nowhere near the fortress. Whose corpse still lies with the fishmen, which themselves have not been seen by any still living here today. We honour our brother with this hastily carved slate slab that Lymel made after Ral commissioned 10 for no discernible reason. And we wish death to the fishwoman as Holt Pants. May your blue darts never find their mark again.
Ah, yes, a beautiful dwarven service right down to the fourth wall breaking references to their own existence. Oh, look, some of the dwarves are even starting to cry. So sad, isn't it? I know to us they're just pixels, but they do have their own lives. Their own wants and needs. Their own drives. Like poor Shorast, who, it turns out, wasn't a dwarven extremist. See the translated name of his artifact? Yes, it turns out I got that wrong. Forgot to carry the T. So, yes. He just made a shoddy mug with a crack in it. Really makes you think, though. Like, from now on, I'll check my translations before sending an innocent dwarf to the fishman for fomenting political unrest. We live and learn. But anyway, it's just about that time again. It's been a good year for Hammerlock. We're really starting to find our stride, which I must take full responsibility for. This fortress management thing's a bit of a doddle when you put a little effort in, eh? So yes, we've begun strong. The trick will be in putting our best foot forward and not falling flat on our faces. Have no fear, though. Your hopes are in good hands. With that, I shall bid you a fond farewell with my usual gusto. Anu Zeshon, you most wonderful of individuals. Anu Zeshon. We're skipping the skit today to give thanks profusely to the wonderful Alexis Torren. If you've happened to watch any of the videos on Crumpet Sounds with captions, you may have seen their work. All done with a level of skill and professionalism that can only be envied. They've nowhere for me to send you, so do be sure to add your thanks to my own in the comments below.